Hi Virgo, welcome to your month of April reading. My name is Morgane, if we haven't yet met. This is the Mythic Tarot deck. Virgo. I'm a Taurus. I know many Capricorns. I have some Virgos in my life. I always feel like if we were to be seen as warriors of the earth, the Taurus warrior would be the one that tries to save the wounded, not just of Taurus' side, but also of the enemy's side. Taurus is the motherly aspect of Earth. It's fierce, it's intense, it's powerful, but it's merciful and healing. Capricorn. Capricorn is the cardinal aspect. It's more do what you need to do. If there's room for mercy, mercy. If we feel threatened by it or there's a chance that it will come back and bite us, no mercy. It's the more balanced, reasonable aspect of the earth, though sometimes Capricorn can be very harsh, but it's when they believe that it's what they need to do. Whether you agree with it or not, it's a different story. But they also have the merciful side. Depends. Virgo, and this is not gonna sound easy because I love you guys, but you might be like, oh, you don't like us. That's not why I'm saying this, and I will explain, so give me a chance. I feel like you are the side of the, warrior, earth warrior expression that shoots to kill when you feel threatened before you check. And the reason why I'm giving this analysis, sort of, because of course it's not all of you, and there's exceptions, and it depends on the map, but that is something that I feel can be a very one of the very negative expression of the negative aspect of the Virgo, which all zodiacs have. All zodiacs have their negative expression on the scale. Tuning up, tuning down. But we all have that. No human is perfect, right? So that is what I feel can be a very negative expression of the Virgo. When you feel threatened, you shoot to kill. And doesn't even matter if you know how to aim. If you know how to aim, okay, then at least you hit your target, whether it deserved it or not. But if you don't know how to aim, or if you don't even care and you're just shooting all over, just to, oh, if there's casualties, oh well, as long as I hit the target. There you go. 8 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. 8 of Swords is a card that feels threatened, feels like they are under attack, feels like they are being surrounded. I'll get to the Queen of Pentacles and the reason why she's with it right now. I would like to continue saying what I'm trying to say, and the cards are just really supporting it in this narrative right now. So Cups, okay, it's getting good. This is good. So it's just like shoot wherever, just to get the threat out of the way. But what happens when you, by luck or by just shooting it all around, get the threat out of the way, or what it is that you thought was the threat? You create more problems and more real threats because you also hit some wrong targets on the way. Now, shooting all over, that's an analogy. That it can come, it can come as feeling sad, feeling upset, feeling threatened, feeling overwhelmed, and just being sarcastic to everybody, or being a little bit negative, or just finding scapegoats to take it out on. people who are close to you, people who have nothing to do with it, and people who have something to do with whatever it is that you're going through, but maybe the volume's too high with the way you're. Why am I saying this? Why are you gonna write me comments of, oh, you don't like me, or what are you talking about? I'm awesome. Of course you're awesome. But some of you are going through something or are entering certain energy that makes you feel like someone is trying to get into your realm or is hurting you in any way. You know, take the narrative that is relevant to you. And you don't know what to do. So you just shout and scream and punch and lose control. And I've had this with you Virgos, with the cards and with your energy for a good few months now. I feel like it was very strong, especially during January. And now it's coming back. Does it have to do with love? Does it have to do with a woman that you don't know what she wants or what she feels? Or if you are a woman, does it have to do with another woman whom you feel is taking over your place, whether it be in love or in work? What is going on? Because if this is the alleged threat, the Queen of Pentacles is not out there to hurt you. The Queen of Pentacles is just sitting grounded in her place, minding her own business, doing her own thing, being good at it. But for some reason, it makes you feel horrible. I don't know if it's because she's knowingly or unknowingly stepping into your territory. What is territory? No one belongs to you. Nothing is really ours, right? People have the freedom to be where they want, how they want. That's A. If they love you, they're with you. If they're not with you, then what does that mean? And sometimes someone is simply doing something better. And maybe this is you here. Now, this is one narrative. We'll go to another narrative. I'm just kind of writing the narrative of the cards that suits the way I started this video, the things that I started saying. And maybe this is you here, wanting to be there on safe ground, sitting, having all the potential in the world, having all the beauty in the world, but not yet the ability or the tangible strength or knowledge to manifest it. And this seems all unfair. So how are you going to handle it? There's always a choice, right? We can either behave as the, self-sufficient, self-aware, secured, strong, confident queen, and either step up to become that thing that we want it to be, or just leave it be. Or we can be the princess, expressing our maybe spoiled aspects of wanting it without necessarily deserving or owning or being able to have it. The real question is, it's not just which one are we, Virgo, but mostly knowing the difference. Ace of Pentacles. See, everything is magnificent. Everything is okay. Everything is okay. There's balance, the earth and the water, the ace, this ace, the male and the female. So why are we feeling like this? Holding on to what we think we should have, the way we think we should have it, instead of realizing how much beauty and positive energy and opportunities and balance there actually is in our life right now. There's always a choice of perspective. You know, we can choose to look at others, what they have, what they don't have, how it affects or allegedly affects us, or we can choose to look at what we have or don't have, how our actions and our doings affect what we have or don't have, and address those. And once you address the real cause, the root, which is always ourselves, that's the seed of everything. And from there, everything blossoms and grows and becomes. So go back to your core energy, to your knowledge, to your abilities, to your beauty, to your ugliness. We all are, both. And clean everything else inside with your thoughts and with your emotions, with your hold on tos, and start again. Now, when I say start again, I don't mean like rebuild your life. I mean with your attitude, with your perception. And then you'll wake up in the morning and the reality allegedly on the surface will seem the same, but you won't feel the same. You'll feel so much better. You'll feel happy and you have more energy. Also, I feel like what I'm about to say will also be relevant to all earth signs because I'm earth sign, so I can relate. And earth is just makes sense. We need nature, don't we? We need to feel close to the earth. Water, the soil, feel the breeze, the sun. If you are searching for a way out to have a new air, take it. Take that time. Everything will remain as it was when you left it. Go for a walk in the park for an hour, go for a vacation for a week, whatever, you know, whatever you can afford, whatever you can make time for. But do it. Do something. It's an alchemical thing. Your body and your psyche literally needs it. Like the body needs sleep and food. Your spirit, your soul, you need the elements. You need nature. And I feel like you guys really need it right now to kind of re-tap into your balance. Because when you're balanced, Virgo, you are so beautiful. You are so sweet. You are so gentle. You are so loving and articulate. But when you are not balanced and when you're feeling off, I don't want to, you know, it's dangerous to be around you. And sometimes you're not even aware. The things that come out of your mouth, the way you express yourself. Okay, great. New opportunities, awakening to what it is you know you want and how, and willing to work for it and make the changes. Everything looks so great. I'm going to show you. Everything looks so great. I just want you to be able to tap into it and to be aware of it and to enjoy it and to put your efforts and energy into it and not on other people and what they're doing and what they're up to. And like, can you see? 8 of Wands, Judgment, 8 of Pentacles. Swift movement and understanding and new opportunities of how and what it is we want and all this new energy. It's causing you to awaken. It's like, yes, this is what I always wanted. How did I not know? Right. Yes, this is so accurate. This feels so good. This is so on point. Let's do this. Let's work for it. Let's put in the effort. I have 3 8s. Once you step out of the zone of the someone else and what this Queen of Pentacles is up to, she's up to herself. She doesn't have her nose in you. This character, her, is up in herself in a good, like in a good way. It's not even an enemy, but you're making it into an enemy. Once you step out of that and just focus on you, you have so much wonderful things. And this is a very, very strong time, almost karmic, to make a major shift. Strong movement. There's either a change in a relationship, moving out of a place that made you feel insecure, that made you feel like you always have to look to the outside to see if there's an outside threat, if someone is loyal to you, if someone is cheating on you. A lot of emotional, expression. Moving out of that into someone who speaks your language, who makes you feel always balanced. Or within your relationship, you're stepping into, you're going through that change together. Having a sort of an aha, an awakening call kind of moment. And okay, let's work on it. Let's make it happen. Let's make it okay again. But I feel like I see only one character in the let's make it okay again, and you might still be in the but wait, I don't know if I trust. So you have, this is make it or break it moment. You either trust or you don't. You're either in or you're out. King of Pentacles in reversed. So I want to show you, give me 1 second. So this couple right here, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, when they are balanced and when they approach things from their core positivity and, self-security, and how things started, everything is great and beautiful. But when we go into the I have place of the ego, right? Because this is the pure expression of the energy of the earth, the energy of the water, and it's beautiful. And also earth and water work very well together. This is the mastering of those elements. The Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles are both the masters of the element of earth. They have reached, real understanding of how to work it. And they are a power couple, but the King of Pentacles is now in reverse. They also have the element. This could be Taurus and this could be Capricorn. They're also in the element of the I have, the what do I get from the relationship versus what do I give the relationship. Is there balance? Am I getting more or less? Am I keeping score of who gave this, who gave that? And then the communication becomes reversed, and then it's all about that and not as much about the actual love and flow. And I feel like if I see 3 8s, starting with the 8 of Swords, and then 8 of Wands, and then 8 of Pentacles, it's either make it or, movement into working it and making it happen and finding back our energy the way we started, or we can't stay in this loop anymore. I'm staying upside down. Work-wise. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, put them upside down. No need. Sorry, a little bit OCD. I know you like that, right, Virgo? You like that I'm OCD. You like things that look pretty. Me too. Matters of work. The willingness, the need to change, to do what you want and what you love, and to work for it and invest in it, and not necessarily yet see the results, and knowing that it requires work and investment and perseverance. And all that is great and wonderful. But when I have the King of Pentacles in reverse, there's the fear of not having what I'm used to having, not being in my secured place of the status, of the leadership, of knowing how much I'm going to have in my bank account each month, and there's the risk that needs to be taken. And yeah, if you're going on an endeavor, you might take a risk of losing what you thought you are, but that's worth that's worth maybe maybe earning a new you. Okay. Or there is someone that isn't really very positive to your process and keep trying to kind of mess things up for you, not necessarily from a malicious place. Maybe it's a partner that is scared or doesn't want you to, to fall, or they kind of relay their fears onto you, so they're like, no, and they're holding on to their ground, and you shouldn't do that, and they're making you feel like maybe you won't succeed. Listen to the person that is upright as opposed to the person who's upside down. That is actually will be very encouraging to your endeavor, rather than someone who's trying to make you believe you can't. And here, this King and Queen of Pentacles, there's separation between them because I have all these cards in between, but they're also the King and Queen of Pentacles, right? So I also have the Ace of Pentacles here, who is upright. And this is the positive expression. It's very similar to the King of Pentacles. And it gives good balance to the King of Pentacles upside down. So I feel like, again, there's the choice. We either make it or break it. We are either positive and working together, or we are not communicating anymore and we're working against each other. What will it be? This character here needs to be with the character that is upright, or with this character that is upright, or with this character that is upright. And there's a matter of perspective, right? Because I'm seeing this person upside down and this person upright, but from where you're looking, from your side of from the camera, this person is upright. And this is upside down. And she's upside down. Some of you, this is Capricorn, some of you are either threatened by this character because for you, in your point of view, she's upside down, even though I see her as upright, right? A matter of perception. It's not who's right and who's wrong. Just in your narrative, this person is in your way. The way I see her, the way the readers see her, the way the storyteller, the objective sees her is she's fine. But you see her as upside down. And the way I see the King of Pentacles could be represented by Capricorn. He's upside down, but you see it as upright. The storyteller, the narrator tells you something is wrong. But you're holding on to, no, this character is fine. This character is wrong. Who's right? I don't know if there is righteousness in this matter. I feel like it's just a matter of what is true to you and what supports your truth and your endeavor. What brings you toward your truth and your hard work for who you are, for being who you are. This person works for his craft, investing in his craft, not in anybody else's craft. He builds his own world that he loves and believes in. So Virgo, yeah, I feel like there are many narratives here. I feel like it's one narrative, but it depends on which one you are on the story. Okay? Sorry, too many cards. Are you the Queen of Pentacles? Could be a Taurus, but doesn't have to be. It's just the energy. But if you are, then are you upright or upside down? And if you are the King of Pentacles, could be Capricorn, could not be, could just be the energy. Are you upright or upside down? Are you this guy? Are you upright or upside down? Are you her? Upright or upside down? And should you remain in this point of view of the other characters, or you should just focus once again on doing the best thing for yourself, not from a place of possession and holding on to what you, again, think you know or what it is you're used to, but digging into your inner, most truthful place being willing to go towards it, to move from it and with it, and work on something. Create something great for yourself. A lot of money, a lot of opportunities, a lot of emotion, a lot of, partnerships. Some of them are upright, some of them are not. Okay, let's go into the extended part. I want to clarify this couple. Let's put the 3 8s here. Just like this. I want to clarify this couple. And the aha moment, the awakening. Okay. Please clarify the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles in reverse. Why are they coming up here together, one of them in reverse? They are together, but there is lack of cooperation, seeing things from different perspectives, different points of view. Maybe they are together, but each in his different realm. Like when people are together in their mind and in their heart, but they're not actually together in reality because of, I don't know, circumstances. There can be so many reasons why. This is for the candle. I don't smoke. I don't want smoking. This is for the candle. I feel like just putting the cards the way I put them now of the same element, a king and a queen, a power couple. One of them is upright, one of them is upside down. Either they are together in their head and hearts but separate in reality, or they are together in reality but their minds and hearts are in different places and they're not really together anymore. A moment of truth, a moment of awakening, understanding, realizing what this is. One of the two narratives that I've just said. And then there's fixing it. Now, two of the individuals are upright. There's the element of water coming into the earth. There's earth and water now. And notice here they're dressed. They're kind of not very truthful with each other. There's something hiding, not allowing them to express themselves. Maybe they just don't communicate well anymore or on truthful level anymore. Or maybe they want to, but they can't, again. And here they're both naked in their element. Finally, when truth comes out, there's the ability, the alchemical ability for union. And whether this judgment came from within or from outside help, doesn't really matter. Some of you will be this, some of you will be that. But there is very strong movement from a place of feeling locked down, unable. And there's a swift movement from the communication, from the understanding, towards willingness to work on something good and tangible. So if you're a couple that went through some ups and downs and now you found common ground and real communication and you're willing to work on it, great. If you're a couple that has been together but now you're drifting apart, you don't see eye to eye, and now you're being honest with yourself and you're like, okay, I deserve this. Bye, and willing to either work on your business, on your independence, and whatever it is that will allow you to be in here. Or if you're two people that were separate but finally discuss their emotions truthfully and openly and admit to each other how you feel, and now away from being secluded from each other. These two dolphins working together on building a common ground. Great. You know where you are in any of these narratives. I feel like that was the clarification. Let's pull out some outcomes. And then at the end, I'll have a surprise for you, something new that I want to do. Not all of you know that I also read runes, Celtic, Gaelic, Viking language, symbols, secrets. I will pull out one rune for you. Okay, Virgo? You deserve it. But I see from this reading that things are going to get so much positive from a place of not sure where you stand, upright, upside down. You will go into a place where you really know where you stand. Whether it's in the same place you were, only more secured, or in a new place completely, either way, it will feel and be better. Okay. Outcome. The rest of April. How does this resolve itself? Where does it lead to? The rest of April for my dear, beautiful. I love you, Virgos. I'm sorry if it felt like I was harsh on you in the beginning, but if you don't know your harsh spots, how will you be aware and maybe able to change or fix if you want to, right? I hope you understand. Come on, cards. They don't want to come out. Maybe it's up to you and they're looking, they're trying to tell me they need to put in the work of the self-awareness. It's not the type of work that insists on something that isn't right anymore, that holds on. It's a type of work that understands the truth and moves with it. Either moves in or moves out, but moves. Outcome. I'm mixing the cards, by the way. Don't think I'm just sitting here in silence. But for now, you're looking at the cards. Oh, hello. I have 2 cards falling down like that. Knight of Pentacles. Five of Wands. In this deck, 5 of Wands is 2 individuals going on a quest to gain something from the dragon. Like one of those missions that you see in the movies or in the mythological stories where the heroes have to go on a quest and either save the heroine or recover a lost treasure of some hidden truths. And they have to go through the hurdle and the dragons and the fire and offer a very steady, real offer. It's not like a crazy, irresponsible, flash of the moment type of offer of let's go on this journey, whatever will be, will be. No, this is something that was thought of very thoroughly, especially because I have all those characters from the earth element. I have the King of Pentacles, I have the Ace of Pentacles, I have the Eight of Pentacles, now I have the Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. Oh my god. So I have the royalty. There's the King, the Queen, the Knight. And he's like, come with me. It's gonna be dangerous. It's gonna be risky, but it's calculated risks. I know what it involves. Take my hand. Let's go for it. Let's go from here to here. The Eight of Wands as well. And you like to sit comfortably and safely, but if you are sitting with someone who isn't upright, who doesn't resonate with you, then it's not really safe, right? It's not really comfortable. There's always that itch. And then comes the Knight of Pentacles, who seemingly is not as the King of Pentacles. Maybe he's not as, the same of him, the same in status or position or whatever. But he has something real to offer you, and he's upright. And he's willing to go on a real journey with you. He will go into the fire before you, ahead of you. That's a real ally right there. That's someone who is seemingly an ally, but not really. This is a real ally. Someone who will walk with you thick and thin, that you won't have to question. And then you can have this. Look at how she's looking at this journey. That's where her heart leads her towards. She knows this is the right thing to do, where to go. She sticks around. Both of them are expressions of you, Virgo. She sticks around just because of seemingly it's the right thing. Queen, king, the same element, but it's not. Look, it's not. Listen to your truth, into your heart, and go out together on this journey with whoever is coming towards you with a real, genuine offer. Someone who's been working on it for you, who's been waiting for the right moment to come with it. Come with me. I hear come with me. There's the Eight of Wands and there's the Five of Wands. They're both on the same journey. This is Jason and the Golden Sheep, and this is Medea. Now, as a side note, from the story of the Greek mythology, from Jason and Medea, so they had love at first sight. He was on a journey to conquer his kingdom that he lost to his uncle. Now he's going to prove his worthiness to be the king. And she fell in love with him at first sight. They fell in love with each other. So she left her home, her family, to go out with him on this journey. She was also a clairvoyant, a witch, a healer, and she had the power to see. She had foresight into the future, but she, unfortunately, I don't remember why or how it happened to her, but she was cursed with being able to know, but having no one believe her visions. So she kept warning Jason, telling him what is going to happen and the truth and what he needs to be aware of. And he couldn't ever listen to her because he didn't believe her. There was always this veil that wouldn't allow him to see that she speaks the truth. But this could be maybe relevant to a few of you. I just felt like the need to express this narrative. But I feel like what goes on here is two people going on a journey to defeat the dragon. Or to earn the power of the dragon. Whatever, you know. Whatever you like. Okay, that was beautiful. Now another part of the extended, bottom of the deck. And we've been talking about traveling. We've been talking about nature. We've been talking about journey and easy enough. And of course we have the Six of Swords. Here. Six of Wands. Nine of Cups. Six of Pentacles. Beautiful. Beautiful, and it sums it up so perfectly. Again, the Six of Wands, this is this is after you defeated the dragon. You went on the journey of the fire. When you defeated the dragon, you won. Six of Wands. You have the Golden Sheep. It took a journey, a risk, to leave something behind and go towards that journey to do so. I have 3 sixes here, guys. Six of Swords, Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is Daedalus. He regained his status of the best artist in the kingdom after he lost it. And another character of the Pentacle suit. This is Jason winning the Golden Sheep, proving that he deserves to be a king. And all that happened after the journey, after the willingness to put what seemingly is right, but isn't really right behind. Going out on the journey. I have also here the Eight of Wands from before, you remember. And the Nine of Cups. Now this is true love. They're also together in the same card, as opposed to in here they are in separate cards, and here they're perfect, but there's just the initial spark of the elements, but they're not yet together. But then they went on this journey of awareness and risk and planning and courage and courage and courage. This is what they gained. Now, I'm not saying that all of you in April will have a happily ever after kind of scenario. I mean, I wish, but you're on the journey. I feel like you have been on this journey for a while, and this is the part where you're like, I'm done with this. Let's go. Let's seek the truth. Let's live the truth. Let's have our, status back. Let's have our royalty, our kingdom back. Let's have our true love again. Let's tap into our inner truth and know. Let's do this. And let's be happy. Woohoo! Alright, but I don't know if you realize, guys, but this is all like action-oriented and requires a lot of awareness, a lot of decision-making, a lot of movement, journey. So if you're going to sit in front of this tape now, I'm sorry, let's talk. So if you will sit in front of this video and be like, great, I'm going to have the Knight of Pentacles at the end of the month, I got this, but then you're not going to do shit, excuse my language, or you're not going to listen to your heart, or you're going to let the situation linger, and you're not going to awaken, and you're not going to go on the journey, and you're not going to fight the dragon with the person who offers you to fight the dragon together, and you're not going to get out of this prison that you made inside your mind, and you're not going to, again, go and on and into the waters, then you're not going to have this. Getting the picture? You need to not focus on whoever else. Focus on you. Do good. Do strong. And that's how you get there. Okay? Now, I promised a little surprise. My sack. I have a few sacks, a few rooms. But runes are an ancient occult tool, like tarot, only way more ancient. They belong to the Nordic tribes. Runes in Gaelic means secrets. There are 24 of them in the ancient pack. Modern days, in the past 30-40 years, they've added another rune that's called Weird. It's the empty rune. Some rune casters use it, some don't. Okay? They are letters, they are sigils, they are symbols, they are sound, they are color, they are energy. They are carved on either a stone, gem, piece of wood. This set of runes is my set of runes that is carved on hematite, also known as bloodstone. And this rune that I took out for you, Virgo, for the month of April, is EIHAWZ. It represents the Yggdrasil tree, where Odin hung himself for 9 days and nights upside down, like the card the Hangman, to gain the knowledge, the ultimate knowledge. And then, rightly so, after 9 days and night, all the runes unveiled to him and gave him the knowledge of everything, and he became the most powerful god in the world. EIHAWZ is the tree. It's the Yggdrasil he was hung from. You make very powerful weapons of defense from it. It's a rune of strong defense. The energy of defense. You are defended. You are safe and you are guarded. Your weapons are safe and guarded. Just go on the journey to defeat the dragon. Also, this can represent Lagus both upright and upside down, because Lagus, the rune Lagus is just this, and when it's upside down, she's like this. So when you have EIHAWZ, and depending on the interpretation, this could mean one woman wins, one woman falls. The runes are dramatic. The cards are more spiritual. The runes are just hardcore earth, yes, no, war, all fair in love and war kind of energy to them. You could go either this or like that. And this is your rune for the month of April. Make sure, if the element of a battle is relevant here, if you feel like you need to defeat someone, something, know that your weapons are weapons. Whatever it is that you will use for, to do so, is defendant and strong. But keep in mind that it will only be such if your battle is worthy. Because the Yggdrasil tree in which you make this weapon from is the tree where the runes unveiled their knowledge and their truth to Odin, where they gave him their secrets. It is a worthy knowledge. It's very spiritual, it's very high, it's very deep, it's very honorable. That's the word I was looking for, honorable. Make sure your journey is honorable. Make sure the way you handle yourself is honorable. You need to think like a knight, right? Defeat the bad, defend the good, so on. Make sure you are on the right side of the board of the battle. I hope that makes sense to you. If this connects to the beginning scenario, aka someone you're feeling threatened by, and you're starting to shoot all over, of course it connects. Now I realize it. Make sure you are fighting the right person, the right individual, and that you're doing it in a rightful way, an honorable way, like the old days, like a knight. Or maybe it's not a worthy battle. Maybe the real battle is the battle of your ego, defeating your own ego, Virgo. Either way, good luck. Okay. I will see you, Virgo, next month in May. And thank you for listening. Thank you for returning. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. I read all the comments. I don't always answer. I never answer because there's too many. But I read them all, and I am humbled and grateful. And if they are hateful, then I just delete them, and I don't care. Simple. Okay, love you. Bye for now.